Uh, Good morning once again. I am your newly appointed mathematics teacher, and myself. Good morning, children. So myself, Mahalin Kadivani, and I am your new mathematics teacher. In place of Jagdish sir, I am going to carry on your mathematics subject today so far. So, as you know, already Jagdish sir have covered 2 chapters, and now today let us start one more chapter, that is a new chapter, squares and square roots. So before we start that chapter, so as you know that the last 2 chapters that Jagdish sir covered, that we will repeat once again in the offline classes, and now let us start the new chapter, that is square roots, square and square roots. Square and square roots. So the name of the new chapter is square and square root. Okay, I think you might have observed this, square and square. Now in this chapter, you know the word square. Okay, might last since from 5th standard you are using the word square. Okay, then what is square? So you know, if I ask you what is square, you will draw a picture and you can say that ABCD is a square. Okay, but this square is geometrical representation of the square. But we are discussing here square and square roots, means this is an algebraic square. Here the difference between both geometric and algebraic is different, but the concepts are same. And now think it. What are square numbers or what are square? Now you know, if it is a square, when will you tell it is square? You know, in the square all the sides are equal. You can say that AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA. Then only ABCD is what? It is a square. Now you know, here this is BC is one side, CD is also one of the side, DA is also one of the side, and AB is also one of the side. Now if you take side A, if this length of BC is A, what about length of DC? This is also A, and the remaining side is also the length of BC is A. For example, if the length of BC is 5 cm, what about length of BC? This will be 5 cm. That we have studied in the previous class. So now, can you tell me how to find the area of the square? Okay, so let us find the area of the square. So students, can you tell me what is the formula to find area of square? That is area of square is equals to what? Area of square is nothing but side into side, area of square. Now if here the side is A and here the side is A, so can you find the area of this square? That is A into A, that is equals to A square in general. Now if the side of the square AB and BC, CD and DA, if I take one centimeter, BC is 1 centimeter and DC is also 1 centimeter, this is 1 centimeter. Then can you find the area of this square? Yes. So area of the square is equals to what? Side into side. So side is 1 centimeter into again the side is 1 centimeter. So 1 into 1 is 1 centimeter into centimeter square centimeter. Okay. So the area of this square is what? 1 square centimeter. If I take instead of 1, if I take 2, the length of each side if I take as 2, then what do you think? What is the area of this square now? So area of that square is 2 into 2, that is equals to 4 square centimeter. Again if I take 3, in place of 2 if I take 3, what will you get? So here it is 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter. Now the area will be what? 3 into 3 is equals to what? 9 square centimeter. So now here the first area is 1 square centimeter. The area of second was, what is that? 4 square centimeter. And the third was 9 square centimeter. This 1, 4 and 9, these numbers are known as square numbers. Okay, numbers 1, 4, 9 are what? Known as square numbers. So 1, 4, 9 are known as square. Then by this, can you tell me what are square numbers? As you know, while finding the area of the square, so you got 1, 4, 9. So I am telling you now, these are what? Square numbers. Then according to this, can you tell me what are square numbers? Okay, I will tell you what are square numbers. Can I write this? Dear students, so you know 1, 4 and 9 are square numbers. Then can you define the square numbers? So if m is a natural number m, if a natural number m is expressed as n square. If a natural number m is expressed as n square, where n is also a natural number, if n is also a natural number, then m is called a square number, are also called as perfect square number. Okay, so number, square number and perfect square number both are same. So now what is this? If a natural number m is expressed as n square, where n is also a natural number, then m is called a square number or perfect square number. So now I will explain this statement by taking a natural numbers. As you know, here both m and n are natural numbers. What are natural numbers? Example, as you know, so set of natural numbers can be denoted as 1, 2, 3 and so on up to infinity. That you know already. Now both m and n are natural numbers. As I told you, 1, 4, 9 are square numbers. Then how they are square? You know, if one can be expressed as the product of any two numbers or same numbers, then only we call as one as a square thing. 1 can be written as what? 1 into 1. So here m is can be represented by n into n is nothing but n square. Then here it is what? M. If any natural number can be expressed in terms of n square or n into n, then that m is called as a square number. Now, 1, can you write 1? I'll write here. Do you understand this concept? Or one more definition I will give you. What is that? When a number is multiplied by itself. Okay? What is that? When any natural number is multiplied what? By itself. When you multiply any natural number by itself, then the result is called a square number. So what is this? When any natural number is, here number is repeated twice. If any natural number is multiplied by itself, then the result number is called as square of that number. If I multiply 1, okay, by itself, when I multiply 1 by itself, I will get the number 1. Then 1 is the square number of 1. Now, if I multiply 2 by itself, when you multiply any number by itself, then the result number is square number. Now, if I take 3, so when you multiply any number, natural number by itself, then the result is 9. So 9 is what? Square number. Again, if you take 4 into 4, it will be 16. Again, if a number is multiplied by itself, you will get the square number. Again, 5 into 5 is what? 25. So now, these numbers 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. These numbers are known as square numbers. Understood, students? So once again I will revise you. What are square numbers? You know that if a natural number m is expressed in terms of n square is nothing but n into n. So then where n is also a natural number, then m is called a square number. If you think it is difficult, just in easy way, think that what are square numbers? When any number is multiplied by itself, then the result is called as a square of that number. Here, if 1 is multiplied by 1, the result is a square number. When 2 is multiplied by 2, the result will be square number. When 3 is multiplied by 3, the result will be a square number. Understood? That is the same. If any number is expressed in terms of n square, n into n, then that number is the square of that number. Understood, students? What are square numbers? Okay. If you want to note down anything, just note down within 1 minute. Okay, students, now let us know more about the square numbers. Now let us write the square numbers up to 100. Okay, the square number up to or between 1 to 100. So now you know that 1 into 1 is equals to 1 square, or you can write it as square of a number. You know square root means square means 1 square. So 1 into 1 can be represented by 1 square. 1 to the power 2. 1 to the power 2 means 1 into 1. Don't think 1 into 2. Okay? So now 1 square can be written as 1 into 1 is equals to what? 1. And now 2 square. So here 2 square means 2 into 2 is equals to what? 4. Now the next is 3 square. 3 into 3 is 9. Next 4 square. 4 into 4 is equals to what? 16. 5 square, that is 5 into 5, 25. Here 6 square is nothing but 6 into 6 is equals to what? 36. 6 are 36. Now 7 square. 7 into 7 is equals to what? 49. Now 8 square. 8 into 8 is equals to 64. Now 9 square. 9 into 9 is equals to what? 100. Now it is 10 square is what? 10 into 10 is equals to, sorry, here 9 9s are 81. So 10 10s are what? 100. So these are the square numbers. Here you look at it: 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81 and 100 and so on. These are the square numbers up to 100. Then you can take more than 100 also, like how 11 11s are. So as you know, 11 11s is what? 121. If you take 12 12s are 144. Again you can take 13 13s are 169 and so on. You can take like that or up to last or infinity. Understood? So here 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 like that. These all the numbers are called square numbers. Understood? So now 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100 are known as square numbers, are also called as perfect squares. 1, 4, 9, 16, these all are what? Perfect square numbers. Okay? Now, if I ask you the question, here, take a number 35. My question is 35 a square number? Students, think it whether is 35 is a square number? Yes, your answer is right. It is not a square number. Because why it is not square number? Can you please? Because this 35 is cannot be expressed as product of two same numbers, as you did here. 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 is 4. So here in between 25 and 36, 35 will come. So the perfect squares are 25 and 36, not 35. So 35 is not a perfect square number. So only this 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. These are the perfect square numbers. Now you will be able to understand which are perfect square numbers and non-perfect square numbers. And now one more question. Find the perfect square numbers between 30 and 40. Okay, this is the question. find the perfect square numbers which are in between 30 and 40. So you know in between 30 and 40 which are the numbers comes? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, or you can write the 40 or not. So now in between this 31 will not come, 40. So now which is a perfect square? As you know here, where is that? In between 30 to 40, which numbers are there? 25 and 36. Here only 36. So this is what? 36 is the square number which is in between or lying between 30 and 40. If I ask you one more, so which are the perfect square numbers lies between 60 and 75? Okay, which are the perfect squares lies in between 60 and 75? Can you check here? So can you? Very good. Here in between 60 and 75, let's just observe. It means greater than 60, less than 74. Is there any number? So that is 64. Only 64 is the perfect square number which is in between or lies between 60 and 75. Any doubts, students? Okay. Then one more question. Here, properties of square numbers. So what are the properties of square numbers? Look at here. What do you observe in the square numbers? You know about the places, unit place, tens place, hundred place and all. Look at here. 1. So only one digit is there. So in unit place, what is there? 1. And in unit digit, it is 4. And in unit place, it is 9. In unit place, 6. In unit place, 5, 6, 9, 4, 1 and double 0. When you take it as 11 into 11, there also 121. Unit place is 1. Already 1 is there. If you take 12 tonza, that is 144. In unit place 4. Here also 4. So now, by looking these square numbers, can we say all the square numbers? Okay, all the square numbers ends with 1, 4. Okay, 1, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 9. Okay, here 1 is there, 4 is there, 6 is there, 9 is also there, 5 is there. Again what? Double 0. So here you just observe these things. All the square numbers are having 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 are double 0. In its what? In its, otherwise double 0 will not come in unit place. Do one thing. 5, 6 in its unit place. So do you think are they in unit place? In unit place 1 is there, in unit place 4 is there. Again 9 is here, 16, 5 like that. So all the square numbers ends with 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 in its unit place. This is very important, unit place. Okay, and now here again 100 is also a square number, but in this case it has a even number of zeros. Okay, then we can say that all the square numbers and, okay, you can write all the square numbers ends with, or you can write it once again write. This is one thing, and another one is all the are square. Here you can write, otherwise you have written already. All the square number is ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 in its unit place and ends with even number of zeros. Look at here. How many zeros does the 100 have? Here it is 2 zeros. Means all the numbers are square numbers if they ends with even number of zeros. Even number means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, whatever. That many zeros are there. Then that numbers are called as square numbers. It is easy to identify. What is now? All the square numbers ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 in its unit place, and also they ends with the even number of zeros. Here 100 is ends with even number of 0. Here 1 is ends with 1 is in its place. Then it is square number. Understood? So what I am telling you, all the square numbers are ends with are 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 in its unit place. Okay, place is very much important. Look at here, this is the unit place, this is unit place, 9 is in unit place. What do you think? 1 is not in unit place. Here in 16, 6 is in unit place. So these are the unit place, the digits in the unit place. So now we have to concentrate on the unit place digits. Now all the square numbers ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 in its unit place and ends with even number of zeros are perfect square numbers. Understood? Now I will ask you one question. Can you tell me, okay, what I will write? 200. Okay, 200. Is it a perfect square number? Okay, so it is a perfect square number because it has a even number of zeros. Okay, is it right? Do you think is it 2? Even though it has a 200 in its unit place, sorry, ends with 2 zeros, then do you think 200 is it a perfect square number? No. Then I will ask one more. Okay, what is that? 31. Look at here, 31, 1 is in unit place. Then do you think if 1 is there in unit place, is it a perfect square number? No, it is not a perfect square even though it has 1 in its unit place. That is why I am telling you concentrate. I am not telling you all the numbers ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 are not a square numbers. But I am telling you whatever the square numbers are there, that all the square numbers are ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. Just note down one more important thing. I will write here. You know all the square numbers are ends with this. Okay, but now write R. You can write one more note. If you don't write R, one more thing. Star you put. All the numbers ends with, all the numbers ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 in its unit place are not a square numbers. Think here. All the numbers, any numbers, if you think if any number is having 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 in its unit place, then do you think are the perfect square numbers? No, I am not talking about all the numbers. What I am telling you, all the square numbers, whatever the square numbers are there, only these square numbers are ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, not all the numbers. Understood? So now after this, here these 2 points are very much important. Now here can we say here 1, 4, 9, 5 and 9 whatever the digits are there, if that digits are there means they are square numbers, means all the square numbers have that many digits. Then what about the remaining digits here? except 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. What about them? Remaining are what? Can I rub this? Students, please note it in 1 minute. These two are very much important. I will explain this. Just note it down these 2 points. All the square numbers ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 in its unit place and ends with the even number of zeros. All the square numbers and all the numbers ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 in unit place are not a square number. This is very important. Not. They are not a square numbers. Okay? They may be square numbers or they may not be square numbers. Here, I will tell you why they may be and they may not be. Okay? Look at here. One example I will tell you. You know that. I will take 2 examples here. 81 I will take and I will take 41. Look at here. Here also it is ends with 1. Here also it ends with 1. But what I told you according to first statement, as you know, 81 is a square number. 81 is a square number. Then all the square numbers ends with 1 are a perfect square. 81 is a perfect square. But according to second statement, 41, look at 41. All the numbers ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. Here it is ends with 1. Unit place are not a square numbers. They may be square number, they may not be square number. Here this is not what? 41 is not a square numbers. Students, here the topic or concept is very much easy. You know that all the square numbers, whichever the square numbers are there, they ends with 1, 4, 5, 7, 6 and 9 in its unit place, and if they ends with even number of zeros. Okay, that is only you have to concentrate. Okay, all the numbers ends with these numbers. Okay, all the perfect square. But don't think that if any number which is having 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 it's in unit place, then you do think that it is a square number. It may be square, it may not be square. It is a probability is there. Okay. So in the remaining digits, whatever the numbers we are having, except for example, if you take 1436 is a number which has a 6 in its unit place. Okay, if you take one more number 1777, it has a 7 in its unit place. Then here is there any number in 7 is in unit place? No. Then if the numbers are having 7, 2, 0 and what? 0, 2, 3, 7, 8. If they are having in unit digit, then which are that numbers? Okay, and are they perfect squares? Are they non-perfect squares? Okay, that we will discuss in tomorrow's class. Understood? So now, just you note down the things. These 2 points are important. Please note down.